It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Study the past if you would define the future. The funniest people are the saddest ones. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it. Respect yourself and others will respect you. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, the man who does not ask is a fool for life. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her or him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. You cannot open a book without learning something. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. What the superior man seeks is in himself, what the small man seeks is in others. Music produces a kind of pleasure which human nature cannot do without. Give a bowl of rice to a man and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice and you will save his life. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. The way out is through the door. Why is it that no one will use this method? We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Don't do unto others what you don't want done unto you. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. To see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their proper name. The superior man thinks always of virtue, the common man thinks of comfort. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. Learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. The man who says he can, and the man who says he cannot, are both correct. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The noble-minded are calm and steady. Little people are forever fussing and fretting. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Worry not that no one knows you, seek to be worth knowing. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Those who know the truth are not equal to those who love it. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. You will never know how sharp a sword is unless it's drawn from its sheath. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal and as though you were scared of missing it. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. If you don't want to do something, don't impose on others. We take greater pains to persuade others that we are happy than in endeavoring to think so ourselves. The essence of knowledge is, having it, to use it. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? Don't choose cannon to kill mosquito. He who searches for evil, must first look at his own reflection. Your life is what your thoughts make it. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. Virtue is never left to stand alone. He who has it will have neighbors. The journey with 1,000 miles begins with one step. Never tire to study, and to teach to others. He who flatters a man is his enemy. He who tells him of his faults is his maker. Be strict with yourself but least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. Anyone can find the switch after the lights are on. Act with kindness but do not expect gratitude. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness. Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass. Which quote did you find the most interesting? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't miss out on the next video. Subscribe now.